At the start of the comic, the Avengers are in the middle of a space war against a group called the Builders' Forces. The Avengers can't seem to overpower the Builders' Forces. At that moment, Thanos appears and offers to assist the Avengers. Although the Avengers don't trust Thanos, they have no other choice and reluctantly accept his help. Together with the Avengers, Thanos fights against the Builders' Forces. However, Thanos has his own agenda. He's looking for his son, who is among the Builders' Forces. In fact, his son is a unique builder. Eventually, Captain America discovers Thanos' betrayal. This leads to a confrontation between Thanos and Captain America. But Captain America lost and died. When the Avengers ask Thanos where Captain America is, Thanos lies, saying that the Builders killed him. The Avengers believe him because Thanos has been fighting alongside them. Then, Thanos picks up Captain America's shield and utters just one phrase: "Avengers, assemble." By the end of the comic, Thanos assumes the role of Captain America. This comic is a what-if version of Secret War. Spider-Man's original story is already familiar to most people. A boy named Peter Parker was bitten by a spider and became Spider-Man. After gaining his powers, he let a criminal go, thinking it wasn't his responsibility. But because of that criminal, Uncle Ben was killed. This event changed Spider-Man's life, and he became the hero who saves people. Aunt May stayed by his side, always supporting him. But what if the story was different? What if, instead of Uncle Ben, it was Aunt May who died? This comic starts with Aunt May's death. Uncle Ben, devastated by the loss of his wife, could barely believe what had happened. When Spider-Man hears about Aunt May's death, he is overwhelmed with anger and decides to chase down the criminal. Even though Uncle Ben tries to stop him, Spider-Man insists and goes after the criminal. Worried about what might happen, Uncle Ben follows Peter, trying to catch up. But by the time Uncle Ben reaches him, it's too late. Spider-Man's actions lead to the criminal falling off a building and dying. The police, who witnessed the incident, arrive at the scene and start searching for who caused the death. Uncle Ben, realizing the danger Peter is in, tells him to hide and takes the blame himself. He confesses to the police, claiming he killed the criminal, and is arrested. Spider-Man later visits Uncle Ben in prison. Uncle Ben tells him, "Don't worry about me, kid. I'll be fine here. I'll get out soon. Just make sure you don't cause more trouble out there." "You know what I mean, don't you, kid?" Peter replies, "I understand. That part of my life has ended." From that incident onward, Spider-Man is haunted by his past. He becomes a much harsher version of himself, no longer showing mercy. Even the Sinister Six, who are notorious for their strength, are no match for Spider-Man anymore. Green Goblin almost dies because of Spider-Man's actions. Later, Spider-Man attempts to break Uncle Ben out of prison. But Uncle Ben refuses, saying he has already made his decision and cannot leave. In tears, Spider-Man admits, "If it weren't for me, Aunt May wouldn't have died, and you wouldn't be in this situation." Uncle Ben embraces Peter and encourages him to move forward with his life. He reminds him of the important lesson. With great power comes great responsibility. From that moment, Spider-Man's life begins to change. He graduates from university, earns a scholarship, and even finds his true love, MJ. Not long after, Uncle Ben is released from prison, and Uncle Ben and Spider-Man become a team, with Uncle Ben supporting Spidey behind the scenes, similar to how Alfred assists Batman. These are some of the famous storylines from the What If comic series. That's all for this video. So see you guys.